Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a twin flame karmic partnership reading. And so this reading can be viewed in two different ways. So just take the messages as they resonate with you. Sometimes we come into a reading just to realize that we're resonating with the reading in a different way. So no way is right or wrong. It's just whatever message you're supposed to hear is what's going to come through. So for those of you out there that identify yourself as being a twin flame, maybe your twin flame currently right now is in a karmic partnership, which means they're in another relationship, whether it's a relationship, a marriage, whether it is a good situation, they seem to be happy, or maybe you are aware that they have issues. Maybe you're even involved in it somehow, as in like a lover's triangle, third party situation. And maybe some of you have your own karmic partner. Maybe you're in your own karmic relationship or marriage. And so this could go either way. So let's just go ahead and dive right into this energy. So the way that I'm going to really frame it is I'm going to frame it your twin flames karmic partnership. But like I said, you might find that this is resonating for your own situation. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and list everything that I'm using in the description box below, and I'll let you guys know what I'm using as I shuffle each deck. So let's get into it. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we are going to focus on the energies of your twin flames karmic partnership. So basically what's going on in their karmic partnership, the current energy, how your twin flame is feeling about their partner and how their partner's feeling about them. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this deck right here. It is called the Bride's Tarot, and I wanted to combine it with the Amira's Love Oracle. So these two decks right here, these are both independent made decks, so I will go ahead and list the websites where you guys can get these. So I'm just going to put these right here. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so what is the current vibe, the current energy of this karmic partnership? We have gifts, and we have the Eight of Wands energy. I'm actually going to get two more. I'm just guided to get two more. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is that right now these two people may be in a relationship because of the gifts that they have to provide one another. Now these could be financial gifts. I do see the Father of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. This doesn't mean that this is a loveless situation, even though for some it could be. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse position, which means to me that maybe the cup is not running over in this connection. The Eight of Wands being in the reverse position means that there is a lack of forward movement. There is a lack of energy as well as communication. So it could just be that the only gifts that are basically really in the upright position would be financial, which is coins. So somebody might be supporting a partner. Your person, your twin flame may be supported by this person. There could be a reason why these two people are still together. So it looks to me like your twin flame is in a situation out of need and necessity, whether it's someone relying on them or them relying on their partner. So that's the first energy of their connection. So if that isn't resonating with some of you guys, it could be that further messages do, or maybe this isn't the reading for you. So let's just go ahead and continue. So how does your twin flame, what is their energy towards this karmic partnership right now? We have young male. So for some of you, this could be that they have a young child, somebody that has not quite matured just yet. And so they are staying for a child, but not all of you guys have situations where your twin flame is in this type of situation. There may be no children involved. So if that is the case, this is an indication here that there is a maturing that is, needing to take place. So somebody is just kind of like, you see this person like in a sports car. It could just be that, somebody's going through a little bit of a midlife. They don't really want to be in the relationship. They just kind of want to be free to make other choices. Okay. We have the Bride of Cups. This right here is called the Page of Cups energy. So we have another Cups card that is reversed. So what I'm getting from this is that your twin flame is not necessarily invested emotionally in this connection with this karmic partner. It's just their cup isn't running over. Their interest isn't there. Now, the Page of Cups is actually a very immature energy as well. So it's not to completely leave your twin flame off the hook. It could just be that they've got some sort of issues with commitment, or they have issues with just basically working through or showing up for this partner. Maybe this partner requires a lot of communication, or they require a lot of, nurturing, and maybe your twin flame just either doesn't have it in them or isn't interested in providing that for their partner. So let's go ahead and see how their partner is viewing them or feeling about them at this time. What is the karmic partner feeling towards the twin flame at this time? We have Beauty Queen. And we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of sadness and regret. It's a bummer energy. But it's interesting that it's paired up with this Beauty Queen. So this is the deal. I feel like we've got two people that really are at a point where neither one of them is really happy. It could just be also too that the karmic partner, is either stepping into their own energy, or they really want to be admired, or they want to be treated a different way like a beauty queen. They may be somewhat of that energy of, I deserve to be treated like a queen. And maybe the twin flame is just kind of tired of it, tired of bowing down, or tired of pampering this person, taking care of this person financially, or whatever the situation is. All I know is that we definitely have a lot of cups energy that really don't indicate happiness and satisfaction in love. There's definitely a lack here. There's definitely a bummer energy. So the karmic partner, of course, could wish that things were different with this person, but for whatever reason, the twin flame, is not necessarily into this connection with this karmic partner, is what I'm seeing so far. So what is the likely action that your twin flame is going to take towards this karmic partnership in the future? Let's see. Okay, so we have dating. And we have the Mother of Coins. Okay, so this is what I'm just going to be real and 100% with you guys. Even though your twin flame is not emotionally invested or really that interested in this karmic partnership, but there is enough of a connection for the two of them to stay together. And I'm seeing coins again. So this partnership is really got an energy. We've got mother and father now of coins. I have two people that are on the same wavelength when it comes to one thing, and that's either the finances or the money or the children in the situation. So you've got two people that are dedicated regardless of the issues that they're having, that they basically need to stay together for the family, or they have their assets tied together, and neither one of them really want to, split those things up or, separate at this time because of children and that sort of thing. So just see that two people are kind of on the same page when it comes to maybe we just need to stay together for the kids, or we need to stay together because it's easy, or we've got some sort of financial tie. Okay. It does say dating here. I just see two people at least getting along for the survival aspects, okay? But as far as cups are concerned, I really didn't see a lot of emotions flowing at this time. Now, some people could be trying to work things out with this partner, as in maybe they started something up with you, and then they're deciding now that they are going to try to give it another go with their partner. Some people might be in marriage counseling or just trying to give it another whirl with this person. And but what I'm getting here is just at the end of the day, they might just kind of hit that brick wall, which is it's just practical. It's more of a practical connection rather than a passionate or deep emotional spiritual connection. Okay. So as far as the likely energies, or I guess actions that your twin flame is going to take towards this partnership, I don't necessarily seeing them ending it right now. They might still be trying to work things out for some reason. What about the karmic partner? What is the karmic partner's most likely energy towards your twin flame? We have travel, and I have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups in the reverse position means some sort of like a dead end. I'm getting here that there's still going to be a distance. So if the karmic partner is, feeling a little distant from your twin flame, or feels like things aren't just, they're not connecting, they might be working things out here. But what I am getting is that even in the future, the most likely action that this person's going to take towards your twin flame is whatever actions they do take towards them aren't really going to lead to satisfaction. Again, another cup energy in the reverse position. So 9 of Cups upright is wishes fulfilled. You're feeling really good. You're feeling happy. When it's reversed, it's not the greatest card. So to me, it might be that there's still distance between the two of them. They might just spend some time apart, but when they do come together, it really is for either finances or it's just for appearances. That's just what I'm saying. So I'm seeing even in the future, both of these people, even though they might try to work something out, there seems to be a distance or some kind of energy that's still not working. People have the best intentions sometimes of trying to make situations work, and sometimes they just need to go back for a, second or a third time just to kind of finally call it quits. So if you guys are not resonating with these messages and you are unaware, or maybe your twin flame is very happy in their connection and this isn't what's happening, this just means that I'm not connected to your situation. So this reading isn't for you. So why don't we go ahead now and take a look and see with both of these people, with their likely actions towards one another in the future and how they're feeling about this partnership. Why don't we go ahead and take a look and see why these two people have come together? Karmically, what ties them? Karmically, what is the lesson for them to learn throughout this entire situation? Let's go ahead and see. So we're going to go into these cards here. This is the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and get some energies here. We have the Eight of Wands. Oops. Let me get this card that fell. We have the Two of Wands. Whenever I see the Two of Wands in this particular deck, I do see two people. It's a lover's triangle, third party situation. So I see two women here. It doesn't have to be that way for everyone. But we already did see the Eight of Wands come through when it came to this connection, but it was in the reverse position. And that was just basically the current energy of their situation. So to me, one of the reasons that they would come together is to basically complete some sort of cycle, because I'm seeing 8 plus 10, and that equals to me 10. So to complete some sort of a cycle. And somehow you, the person watching this video, if you are a female and there's another female in the situation, I feel like this is a message for you. Things are going in this direction for a reason. It's almost like you are part of the lesson. You are a part of, either A, helping this situation wrap up, or B, there's meant to be a lesson when it comes to somebody, acting with integrity or making certain choices. So let's go ahead and get another energy. We have the Sage. Yeah, there's some sort of maturing, I feel, on the masculine's end. Let me get my cat. He's making some noise. It's like the masculine in this situation is really going to have to learn something of value when it comes to dealing with two different women. So again, that's not going to be everybody's situation, but that's just what I'm picking up on. It could be a feminine between two men as well. Take it as it resonates with you. The sex doesn't really matter. It's just energies that we're talking about. But yeah, I feel like in this case, the masculine is here to, master some sort of, just some sort of lesson within himself when it comes to, two polar opposites or two different energies and what direction he wants to go. Yeah, I was just saying something about integrity, acting with integrity, making choices based in integrity. So I really, really feel that there is a lover's triangle here, obviously. I mean, if you're a twin flame and you're dealing with a karmic partner, not all of you may be still involved with your twin flame, but I'm getting that for some of you, maybe you are or you were, and some of you may have pulled out for your own reasons of integrity. Maybe you were tired of being the other woman, let's just say, and you just didn't want to be in that situation anymore. So I feel like the masculine in this situation is really needing to learn to act with integrity. My cat just keeps getting into everything. Come on, Jax. creating noise. I apologize, you guys. So he's really going to have to act with some integrity and make a choice based out on integrity. So if some of you are feeling kind of slighted that your twin flame has gone back to the karmic partner in order to try to do the right thing, I'm getting that this is all a part of the lesson. It's all a part of what he needs to do right now in order to make things right, to balance these scales of karma, to complete a cycle, because I do see a completion here. Let's go ahead and get another card here. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands has to do with our foundation, the home, commitment. So I feel like one of the reasons that your twin flame came together with this karmic partner has something to do with you being in the mix as well. And not everybody that's going to resonate with, but for those of you that does, there is some sort of a situation that was started that also needs to be finished, but it needs to be finished with integrity, not running from one partner to the other, lying, deceiving, and just abandoning partnerships. It's like somebody has to do the mature thing here. Somebody has to act out of integrity and do the right thing for all parties involved. So there's a man and two women here. So to me, and it's like there's one and there's the other, there's like a choice that the masculine needs to make. But he needs to make the choice that's right for him. And so if some of you are in that energy where you're feeling very upset or you're feeling betrayed by this person going back to their spouse, I feel like there's also a message there for you too. That doesn't mean that you have to accept this. It doesn't mean that you have to put up with it. It doesn't make it right. But you need to realize that there's some sort of a deep lesson at hand here for the person, your twin flame that you're dealing with, and they've got to figure it out. They've got to come to their own conclusions. So it might be that somebody pulls away or steps away because they don't want to be involved in this anymore. And it's to help people to, really build a good, solid foundation with themselves, to mature in a way to where you wouldn't be able to mature unless you had this chaotic situation going on in your life. So not every single person in the world has to learn a lesson like this in order to mature. But when it comes to relationships, you better bet your ass that there is usually some sort of a crazy situation like this that you find yourself in, kind of like, how the hell did I get involved in this? How the hell did I start dating somebody who wasn't available? Or how the hell did I fall for somebody that said they were separated, but really they were married? I mean, there's all kinds of stories that I hear all the time. And so nobody asks to be in these types of situations. It's something that happens, especially if you're dealing with an individual who you feel that twin flame connection with. The desire, the energy, the soul connection is very strong. Sometimes we do things that we wouldn't normally do with other people. Of course, my cat is at it again. I'm just going to have to throw this away. It's a wrapper. In the trash it went. Sorry, guys. So I just really feel here that we wouldn't ask to learn this lesson if it wasn't very valuable. So I'm not trying to say that people that are in this situation like, oh, this is such a good thing to be in. But if you find yourself in a challenging situation like this, there's something for everybody to learn. There really is. You, the karmic partner, this person here, all three people involved, the twin flames and the karmic partner, everybody has to learn a lesson here. And the main card that stands out to me is integrity. Doing things out of integrity and really doing the right thing for yourself and allowing everybody else to make the right decisions for themselves. So there's some sort of a lesson in foundations in love. Okay, so why don't we go ahead now and take a look and see what is the energy that your twin flame is holding towards you right now. What does this energy look like? Okay, what is the energy of your twin flame towards you? Let's see. We're going to use the French Vintage Stamp Love Oracle, and we're going to combine them with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot that I created. We have yes. I'm going to read that to you. He will be back. Trust to know he will return. Wow. Okay, so this really tells me that if you're in some sort of separation, or if your twin flame is, off trying to figure something out or wrap certain things up in, his life there or her life, there is this energy that they will be back, but that card says he. I feel like this reading is probably resonating more for feminines out there that are waiting on a masculine, or just dealing with the masculine. Yeah, just right when I said that, there it is. It's just Spirit's way of confirming here. Now, again, if you're a masculine watching this video and you're applying these messages to a feminine, it can absolutely resonate that way. But for some reason, there's more messages for people that are in this particular situation, okay? We have the Ace of Swords, which is a breakthrough in awareness, and we have the Message of Love, Page of Cups. So I feel like in this case, because we already asked how the how the twin flame feels towards the karmic partner, and what we got for your karmic partner was the young male, and then we got the Page of Cups. But the Page of Cups was in reverse, and this is how they feel about their partner. Their Page of Cups, their cup is filled for you, not this karmic partner. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to let you know, but I do, of course, want to make it clear. You don't want to wait for someone, okay? Just because the energies are coming through like this today doesn't mean that your twin flame doesn't have the free will to change these circumstances and go a different route, or, not move forward in the direction or the energy that they're in currently. So we never want to put our lives on hold. We never want to not make certain decisions because we're afraid that somehow we're going to lose this opportunity. If an opportunity is meant to come your way, it's just simply going to find you and come your way. You can't really block that. So this message of love, this Page of Cups, this energy that the masculine has towards this feminine, is that once he has this breakthrough and awareness, and I'm seeing here that the energy that he has towards you, the person watching this video, his twin flame right now, is that he is aware that he wants to give you this message of love, that he wants to have a brand new beginning and a fresh new start with you, because that's really what the pages are. The pages are fresh new starts. I think it's interesting that we have this almost like page here that has this bouquet of flowers, handing them over to the feminine and saying that I will return. So for me, I feel like this person is telling you in this reading that they will return and that their cup is running over for you. They may be waiting for a certain breakthrough or awareness, and others, they might already be completely aware that you are that person that they want to be with. Okay, so let's just see the most likely actions that they may take towards you in the future. Let's see. We have fidelity. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. So we did get the energy of integrity, fidelity. So if you guys have been experiencing somebody going back and forth between you and them, or somebody that has been a liar and a cheater before, this energy here is saying that you're the only one that I want to be with. So for some reason, that is what this masculine is bringing through towards this feminine with this message of love. You have 4 of Cups with the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So this is what I am getting. He doesn't want to miss out on this opportunity to be with you. This awaiting results, this waiting game, this conflict and competition that the two of you have been in. We have 3, 4, 5. I'm getting here that things are basically progressing forward. So even though immediately your twin flame may not be able to completely step away from that karmic partnership, because we did see what the possible future energies that were going to be taken towards the karmic partnership, it didn't necessarily look like there was going to be an immediate break. But there, to me, is this energy where I don't want to miss the opportunity to bring this to basically return. So I at least feel that there's going to be a message or a conversation that's going to take place that literally tells this feminine that once this conflict and competition is over, that I want to be with you, is what I'm seeing. Now, again, it's really, really difficult for me to give these types of messages because I don't want to give anybody false hope and tell you to wait for this person. I don't think it's healthy to wait on anybody. But you guys can clearly see this is the way that the reading wants to go. So I have to deliver the messages this way. Maybe somebody is really needing to know this right now, that their masculine really means it when they say, I will come back. We will come together. This is going to happen later on. Maybe some of you needed that confirmation today. And I really feel like the messages that have come through so far really indicate that. But the thing is, there is some sort of a building conflict and competition, and somebody that does need to make a decision. But I see that a decision perhaps is made in the future towards you, the person watching this video, that says you're the one that I actually want to be with. And I'm tired of missing out on this opportunity to be with the one that I love, and the person that I love is you. That's what I am seeing here. So let's now go ahead and take a look and see what Spirit wants you to, just kind of understand about the situation. What does Spirit want you to understand about your situation with this person? Let's see. With your twin flame. What reasons did you guys come together? What lessons are there in all of this? Let's see. What lessons are there in your connection? We have winter. We have family. And we have dark night of the soul. So to me, this is about being on hold, maybe perhaps because of a family situation that has really put people into a state of suffering and dark night of the soul. So I really feel that somebody, and the family doesn't have to be children, even though it has come up a few times in this reading. It could be one of the reasons why the timing has been off with you and this person is because they've had to tend to their family. Maybe perhaps even you have a family. Maybe this reading is depicting your current karmic relationship, if that resonates with you. Maybe you haven't wanted to leave because of a family situation. There's all kinds of things, but winter has to do, of course, with timing. But the way that I'm reading this card is that it has to do with things that are frozen in time, meaning it hasn't been the right time. The time has been off. But the time has been off for a reason, because when we come together, usually, in order to learn a lesson, if it was easy flowing, it's like there wouldn't really be any challenges in order for us to really go deep and learn a lesson. So this situation, this connection with your twin flame, it creates some sort of a nightmare in a way. It creates darkness. It creates shadows. It creates unhappiness. But what it does is it allows us to basically go deep within ourselves and heal wounds that exist there. Maybe your twin flame triggers something within you and you trigger something within them. This is necessary in order to clear the debris, the soul debris, whether it's from previous lifetimes or in this lifetime from your past with them or even without them. So let's clarify some of this information. We are using the Silver Era Tarot. This was the Twin Flame Oracle, by the way. Oh, those cards wanted to flip over, but they didn't. Okay. Let's get some further clarification on that winter. The Fool, yes. There's been some sort of energy that has prevented the two of you from being able to move forward and have a brand new beginning and a fresh new start and take a risk on this connection. There's been things that have been standing in the way, okay? Obviously, we can see that. So the timing's been off. Yep, look at this, Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords about being stuck. I can't move forward right now. I can't make a decision. This is very difficult for me. Why? Because of family, because I can't leave my family, because I have family traditions that I need to follow. My family wouldn't accept it. They wouldn't be okay. I can't do that. There's some kind of an energy connected to family. And this dark night of the soul. Queen of Cups. So I feel like the feminine in this situation has really had to go through her darkness, okay? This has really, really pushed you to become a more emotionally stable person. Some of you may have literally been through hell and back through this connection and all the things that you've had to endure. But what I'm getting is that this situation is meant to help you to grow, to rely on yourself, to love yourself, to go deep, to heal any emotional wounds from your past. So it wasn't meant to be easy for you. It was meant to be excruciating on some sort of level, if that resonates. Some of you may have, like I just said, been to hell and back. And maybe even in a way, you may have looked at this person as somehow, them victimizing you. You may have had to go through that as well, just to kind of come out into the light. Sometimes we get caught up in blaming another person for the situation that we're in or how we feel. And the thing is, it takes two. And so in this particular situation, if you entered into a connection with somebody that you knew already had a family or already had a commitment, and then all of a sudden, you know, there is this energy of, I want to be with you and I want this to work, but they can't leave for whatever circumstances they have going on, you know, then we tend to project a lot of anger, resentment, you know, just a lot of energy towards this person because they either A, aren't making a decision, or they're going back and forth between, you know, them and us. And so this really causes us to have to question, you know, why am I even in this situation? How did I allow myself to get into these circumstances? What am I doing? So it's really pushed the feminine to really get deep down and dirty with herself, to really face her own shadows and to face her own darkness is what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and get these cards here. This is the inspirations of survivors. Let's go ahead and get the messages here from that dark night of the soul. What's the energy coming through from all of this? These lessons, how we've survived. Capture the moment. We cannot live in the past. That's the thing, you guys. So this is an energy here that's saying we just have to let go of what has happened already. We can't continue to basically rake somebody over the coals because of what they said. Well, you said you were going to do this and you said you were going to do that, and they didn't. We have to let that go. We either have to basically be able to move forward with fresh energy and really, really commit to starting fresh and starting over, or we let go, one of the two. We don't have to be in a situation unless we choose to. So a lot of people stay stuck in darkness and they feel like they are, you know, they're just miserable and they feel like, you know, it's the other person's fault. But really, they can remove themselves from this situation or this triangle or whatever nightmare they're in at any time. No one is holding us hostage to any situation. And we have when one door closes, another will open. So it's also this realization that this connection, if you guys are involved with somebody that is still in a marriage, but they're still seeing you, you've got to realize, you got to become emotionally strong and face maybe some of that darkness and that fear of, oh my gosh, I can't live without this person. Even if they're with somebody else, I still have to have them in my life. Now, again, remember, there is a underlying energy of integrity in the contract and what you guys are all supposed to learn in this situation. So I'm not making any judgments. I'm just bringing forth the messages. So we're not acting with integrity if there's lies and deception or people are, you know, going back and forth between partners. There's nothing and I don't think I'm going to say the word correctly, integrist. I don't think that's a word. There's nothing integrity ridden. That's still not the right word about that situation. You guys know what I'm trying to say. There's nothing that smells of integrity in a situation like that. So people, when they're able to go back and forth between people and lie and all these other things, we're not really helping people to grow and evolve in a positive way. We're also regressing when we're in that situation. So it's about our boundaries. It's about, you know, knowing when is enough or enough is enough. And this says when one door opens or one door closes, another will open, meaning that some of you might be waiting for this person to make a decision. But until that person, your twin flame, closes that other door, you guys are not going to be able to open up this new door for the two of you in a positive way. So I got a lot of stuck energy here. So if that means that people need to take a breather, take a time out, tell the twin flame, you know what? I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm going to have to take care of me for a while. When you get it figured out, maybe I'll be around. Maybe I won't. Some of you might be scared as hell to let somebody go, to make a decision. Maybe you're afraid they won't choose you. So there's all kinds of fears here. There's all kinds of energy that we are afraid to close this door because we are afraid that we're going to lose it. And if that's the case, if you're that fearful, then that means that maybe the situation isn't what you think it is. We also have savor all the moments in life. So this is like eating that sweet cake. It feels so good. It tastes so good. I just have to have another taste. It's lust. It's desire. It's satisfaction for that just little taste, that little bite. But the thing is that sometimes those little moments are not enough to sustain a relationship. They're not enough to sustain a healthy connection. So if some of you are literally getting cake crumbs from the masculine, and you're not getting your needs met, but yet the other person has the relationship, has the family, has the commitment, is going on the family vacations and all that other stuff, and you're kind of sitting at home and you're just getting crumbs. Again, you've got to look at why you are accepting this behavior, why you are allowing this to happen. Is there some sort of insecurity within you? Do you not value yourself? Is there an issue of low self-esteem, lack of, like a low self-image? So dark night of the soul means that there is something that's happening that's pushing you to become a stronger feminine from this whole situation. So you're not meant to stay in the dark. You're not meant to stay in the negative. You're not meant to be a victim here. You're actually meant to survive. You don't deserve crumbs. You deserve that whole fucking cake. And that's just what I'm getting here. So if you're not getting that whole fucking cake right now, then you need, and they're still with that other partner and they're going in between you and them, then you've got to ask yourself, what are you doing? Now, if you're dealing with somebody who has said to you, I need time, I need time to figure things out. Again, you have that free will, whether or not that's good enough for you right now, whether you're going to wait, whether you're going to put your life on hold, or whether you're going to move forward. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong for anybody, but all I know is that if I was in this situation, I'd want that whole motherfucking cake. So that's the only reason that I'm saying that. You deserve more. You deserve more than maybe you are, settling for. So when one door closes, another will. It says will open. So there's an energy that we're fearful of closing this chapter. We're fearful of letting go. If we let go, something's going to happen here. I'm going to lose it forever. If it's yours, it's yours. You're not going to lose anything. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. So if we're fearful, then again, like I said before, maybe this connection isn't what we think it is. Let me turn off my phone. I don't know why I'm getting all kinds of interruptions today. All kinds of interruptions. So let's go ahead now. Hold on for just a second. All right. Why don't we go ahead now and take a look and see what is it that your twin flame is thinking at this time, okay? What are they thinking and what do they want to say to you? What does your twin flame want to say to you? What are they thinking of you? This is the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2. Guys, it's very, very strange. We are getting a message here that is saying, I will return for you. I will come back for you. So somebody may have needed, even if it's just for one person out there, somebody may need to know that this situation isn't going anywhere. Meaning that if you go off in another direction, or if you tell your twin flame, you know what, I just, I can't hang in this third party thing. I can't wait around for you. This person, it looks like, is saying to you, I will come back for you. I will return for you. I will choose you. So again, I'm not trying to give anybody false hope here, but that's what wants to come through this reading for whatever reason. Okay? I'm just going to basically stop it there. So let's go ahead and get some messages from Spirit on all of this. What does Spirit want you to basically understand for your own healing, your own journey at this particular time? Let's take a look here. So we're going to go ahead and go into the Goddesses deck from Colette Baron Reed. We're going to go into the Illuminate Affirmation Oracle cards by Anthea Husing. And then we're also going to be using the Permission to be Powerful Oracle cards by Melanie from Holigan 1111. So this is going to be final messages from Spirit for you. We have receptivity and flow. Oh, well, we're going to take that. I am always supported. And Iris communication. So you are always supported. So that's the first thing that's popping out to me. The universe is always going to support you and take care of you when you take care of yourself. When you show up for yourself, the universe shows up for you. It's a co-creation. Okay? So it goes both ways. Iris, you only have to communicate. So the way that we communicate is by our energy, by our words, by our actions. So if our energy and our words are not aligned with what it is that we want, then how can the universe support us and show up for us? If we keep saying we want this to happen and we want that to happen, yet we are in complete doubt or we're in just disarray, then it's very hard for the universe to co-create in order to help us along the way. So we need to be receptive and go with the flow, okay? So we need to let go in some sense. We need to stop holding on or, being in that energy that seems very anxiety ridden or just seems like, oh, I need something to happen, that kind of energy. You're supported either way. Everything that's meant for you is going to happen. As long as we are receptive to whatever's meant to be and we just go with that flow and we relax, what we want is going to come. So the communication that we are giving, not only to ourselves, but out to the universe, needs to be more receptive, needs to be more flowy, needs to be in the energy of flow. So when that happens, the universe is here to support us in all ways. And that is in a way that is best and for our highest good. So that's what I have for you guys. I really hope that someone, at least if it's only one person, got something, important or special or healing for this reading. Again, this could be taken for your twin flames karmic relationship or maybe your own. Or both. So hope it resonated. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.